Alrighty then. So that dude was a prick.
Yep.
This is it, boys. Metal Gear should be at the end of the elevator. Judged by how long it took it to get here, launch preparations are almost complete. We can't let them launch that monster. Metal Gear
took a long time.
Metal Gear's launch, it'll mean the end of the world as we know. We must prevent that launch at all costs. So any means necessary to make sure Metal Gear doesn't get out of that silo. Launch control. Okay. You just told me that, you fool. God. I need.
You want to rest up?
Shotgun. And why not M16? Actually, no. I'll do. Where was that at?
M63.
Yeah, I'll have one of those too. Ocelot. You can keep the M10. I want you to have that just in case. I don't think I can use more than one person though.
Would make
but
sense. Kind of
just in case, I'll give them. Okay, that works. Snake still has the large med kits. Take a nap, Snake. You're at full health now, yes? No.
Sorta.
Not close enough. Must be completely full. Alright. Big boss.
Here we go.
It's time to kill probably the easiest boss in the game. Depending on how you look at it.
Hopefully, it's...
Hey,
Nice
Gene.
to join us, Snake.
What's going on, bro?
Metal Gear engineers. You killed them.
No.
No. They killed themselves.
That's
They all
unfortunate.
despaired of their crimes and decided to die.
Crimes? You mean the fact that this is all a Pentagon conspiracy?
Conspiracy? I see. Cunningham must have spilled his guts. Poor fool. He died never realizing he was only a puppet after all.
Aren't you the puppet, Gene? The Pentagon was trying to get rid of the CIA.
Wrong. I've known everything from the very start. The
Okay.
Pentagon's plans, that Cunningham would betray me. Everything. I simply used it to my own advantage for my real plan.
Real plan?
To take over the
won't be
world.
launching Metal Gear into the Soviet Union.
What?
The Pentagon must have been prepared for the possibility that Cunningham might fail to erase the evidence. They're probably in negotiations with the Red Army as we speak. Even if I launched Metal Gear into Russia now, it wouldn't trigger a war.
If Russia isn't the target, then what is?
The Pentagon?
Virginia,
Yeah.
USA. The CIA headquarters at Langley and the Pentagon. The
Yep.
Philosopher's twin layers will be obliterated.
You're
That's
launching a nuclear strike against America? But if you do that,
Chaos will be created on an unprecedented scale.
You know the really
Worst
bad
case
thing?
scenario, America
Boss saves
ceases
these
to
people that are
exist as a
basically
nation.
trying to get rid of him and control everything.
And Russia won't escape unscathed.
But he has to do it because
Gear will
he
have
doesn't
been
want
launched
everyone
from a
in the
Soviet
world to just
nuclear
like
missile
die.
base.
Right.
Under a
It's
storm
so
of
horrible.
international criticism, the
Such a-
Warsaw Pact
It's so
will lose
bad.
its
Yeah.
sway over the
A
third world.
conflict.
It
Yeah.
may even face armed conflict with NATO.
why? Why would you do that?
To
'Cause
free
I'm
the
evil.
world from the philosopher's control, I'll create a new global
Just because I
balance of
can,
power
you know.
of my own design.
Normal Monday.
My goal of building a new nation of mercenaries with only the most capable soldiers is real. But this peninsula is not the right place for it. Our nation will be an organization of shadows without shape or form. We will lurk deep underground and intervene in conflicts all over the world. History will be ours to control.
You're crazy.
I will
Gene.
accomplish what the hollow shell of the philosophers could not, with a superior breed of soldier. This organization will be the true Peninsula of the Dead. I call it Army's Heaven.
I remember
Army's
that
Heaven.
name.
I will not allow the world to be a playground for abstract national interest and petty political gambits. I will use superior force of arms to achieve superior force of will. Thus, I will make the world whole again, For I am the successor, and this is my calling.
Not really.
You're nothing but a dictator.
You're just crazy.
What?
You use fear to keep your soldiers in line. You use words to deceive your allies. You exploit those who look up to you as a mentor, and then you throw them away. The country you're building is no heaven for soldiers. The place they're looking for is outside your heaven.
Like
Open your eyes.
outer heaven?
This is our calling. It's
Was that
all
what you
part of
call
a
it,
greater
Big Boss?
mission. Compared to this calling, individual wills of individual soldiers are meaningless. Those who have no calling must be given one by those who do. They must follow the teachings of those.
They
with
seem
a
like they're
greater
really
will.
close to each other right now.
I suppose
You know.
that'd be
Like
you.
in proximity?
Yeah.
It is my
they do.
calling, and I will bestow it upon others. The countless masses with no wills of their own must devote their lives to a higher cause. They must give up their trivial lives, their petty contentment. They must sacrifice all their energies to the cause, pour their feeble lives into it, as the boss once did.
You know, you're
Fool
getting really
yourself,
annoying,
Gene.
Gene.
You're not worthy to speak of the boss.
So, you never knew.
What are you talking about?
6 years ago, during Operation Snake Eater, Volgan launched an American nuclear missile at Sokolov's research lab.
Yeah.
This caused a change in plans, and the US government had to assassinate its own operative, the boss, to prove its innocence.
We know that.
And you were the assassin, Snake.
Know that.
Do you really think Volgan committed that terrible crime of his own will?
What?
It was all a setup from the very beginning. Volgan launching the nuke, the boss's death, even
looks so
your
sad.
mission in Groznygrad, Snake. It was all the work of your country, and a
Yeah.
single deviously cunning strategist.
You're saying it was all a setup? By who?
The boss gave up her life, even if someone else willed it. She sacrificed her own life for her calling. It was a noble act.
Answer me. Who set it up?
You don't need to know the answer.
No, but I do.
Snake, the only thing you need is a calling. Your country can't save you. Neither can your old teacher, nor your so-called friends.
Can I kill you already, please?
Join me, Jack. I will give you your calling.
I'll find my own. You and your phony ideals can go to hell.
You are a soldier after all. It seems we'll never see eye to eye. Well then,
Literally, because Big Boss only has
Only
one
has
eye.
one eye.
it's over, Snake.
Eyes to eye.
Stop!
You're too late. All preparations for Metal Gear's launch are complete.
You just let him launch Metal Gear. Good job, Big Boss.
What the? Who? Ursula!
Oh, hey, she's still alive.
Stay out of my way, Ursula.
Nuclear warheads must never be used. They are terrible weapons. Everything dies. People, animals, trees, the earth. Even today they suffer still. I know their pain, their suffering, their cries, their hatred.
Metal Gear is a magical story.
Ursula? Or is it Lisa?
Knife did nothing. So,
You read my thoughts, Ursula. I let down my mental defenses thinking you were dead, but it's no use. You can read my mind, but you can't keep up with my body.
giggity. Oh,
Lisa.
sour.
Oh shit.
Oh. That is rather unfortunate.
Thud.
Right.
I'll have to find another way.
Gene, stop.
Snake, they've already input the trajectory for Metal Gear. There's
So
a
he's just gonna
backup
walk
launch
off.
control
I know,
nearby
what the
room.
hell? Like, come on, Snake.
Gene is going to use it.
You already thought she was dead,
Stop
so
him.
just she's dead,
I
okay?
will.
Just give it
Don't
up.
try
I
to
know.
talk.
Don't worry. I'm okay. Snake. Oh,
What?
Snake.
The hell?
Everything
Why?
is clear now.
Oh, that's right. She's like reading his mind. Okay.
The futures we saw were one and the same.
Metal Gear Rex.
Snake,
And then,
you will destroy Metal Gear.
no. Or no.
And you
No.
will
Who's
create
that?
a new
No?
Metal Gear in its
That's not in
place.
it.
No, that's Solidus. Yeah, Solidus there.
Your children,
Your children.
les enfants terribles.
And there's
Snake,
Big Boss.
your son will bring the world to ruin. Your son will save the world.
What are you trying to say, Elisa? Elisa!
What, reading the future?
Sorry. Huh?
Reading the future?
What?
He's looking into the future?
Yeah, she's looking into his future and saying, your sons are going to destroy the world.
And save.
Being Liquid and Solidus. But he's also going to save the world in Solid
This
Snake.
is the end, Snake. Metal Gear has already entered launch mode. Trajectory calculations and target locations have been set. No one can stop it now.
Wonderful.
Not even you, should you defeat me.
Well, you know
But
that's
I
going to
know
happen.
You won't let me go without a fight. And I too have a reason to fight you. To prove who I really am.
Yep.
Let's find out who the true successor is. Snake.
Is
Let's
it me
finish
or
this.
is it you? Could it be?
Gah!
Ha!
Ha ha!
Ha ha ha!
Ha!
Ha ha! Ho ho! Hee hee! Ha ha! Hey!
Let's see this magic timing that you were talking about.
Da, 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 da. Okay, right. Here we go.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country?
There, set it up. Suck it. Da da, suck it. Come on, you fool.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha.
You can't attack him right now because, oh.
I guess you could.
I could attack him at that specific second, yes. But if you try to... Oh, crap, I messed that up. There we go. And now he's going to be... Where
Wow.
worn out,
I'm
yeah.
finished warming up now.
I'm glad. I finished warming up a long time ago. If you try to shoot him... Every single time I try to show what he does... Okay, there we go. He freaking lets me shoot him.
Wow.
See? You just have to have the right weapons. Most of the time, when you try this, he will just do that. There we go, finally. I can show you what happens.
That's funny.
Yeah, and then he'll do this stupid
Aiming your
Where did he
rifles
go?
at your neighbors.
And then, really, with this, you just have to shoot him.
No one who mocks you. No one who really needs you.
Right.
You can't shoot.
Aw, crap. Get up. Guess what, G?
GG!
See how easy that was?
GG!
Compared... GG.
GG!
That's so easy compared to a lot of the other boss fights.
That's
You just have to time
disappointing.
it. You just have to time it so perfectly right. I don't believe it.
Product of the successor project.
You just got shot in the back with a shotgun.
Flesh and blood man like you.
Yep.
It seems you are the true successor of the boss.
I'm glad you realize that.
The story about soldier genes. Perhaps it was true after all. You are the true successor.
Thank you. I knew that already.
I don't know what you're babbling about, Gene. How do I stop Metal Gear from launching?
Don't bother. Once the launch countdown has started, there's no way to stop it.
Sour.
Get out of here, Snake. And take this with you.
What's this?
The equipment, personnel, and funds I amassed in secret to build Army's Heaven.
Kind of like the
All the
Philosopher's
data is
Legacy.
stored on that film. No one else knows about it.
Why are you giving me this?
I was about to ask
Because
that.
you and I are the same.
Not really.
Someday,
You're psychotic
be
and crazy.
glad you have it. The one who fights and survives must carry on the legacy. Such is our fate. Go, Snake. I've said everything I need to.
Watch Snake just drop it on the floor, step
You
on it.
are the one
Like,
who
nope.
will inherit
Dark
my
Tester.
genes. You are the true successor.
Mm-hmm.
Be loyal to yourself. Go forth and find your own calling.
Gene!
Just because I went that doesn't mean I died.
Kung Pao.
Sokolov,
Well, there's that and
The countdown for
Naruto,
Metal Gear has
Naruto
started.
Bridge.
The control panel is locked down.
Just because I went.
How do
Just because I
stop
went
it?
that doesn't mean I died.
from
Hey,
here
Sokolov,
that the
maybe you can
control
actually
circuit
do
has been
something
locked.
worthwhile in this game.
Metal Gear's solid rocket motor does not have a post-ignition fuel control mechanism.
Okay.
Once it goes into launch mode, there is no way to stop it.
Well,
I don't care if I have to destroy this whole base, as long as it stops the nuke.
If you can dismantle the Metal Gear unit itself before ignition, you may have a chance.
The Metal Gear unit? You mean that thing that's attached to the missile warhead?
Metal Gear is no mere nuclear missile. It is
Not at
jettisoned
all.
from the booster at 3,000 feet above the target and parachutes down to the ground.
Yep.
After that, it launches its payload of miniature nuclear warheads. By destroying the Metal Gear
Sokolov was
unit
really
before
weird.
takeoff, you can prevent a nuclear strike even if you can't prevent the launch. However, the Metal Gear's designers anticipated this, gave it armor thicker than a tank's. And should the rocket itself be damaged, the entire silo could explode.
Looks like I'm about to be burnt to a crisp. But I can't sit here and let the world be destroyed.
Snake!
no. What is Big Boss going to do? And a P.
And
And a G. Kadoom!
Damn! It's not working!
GG.
Not a thing.
What are you doing? Those weapons won't do any good! Get out of here before you're caught up in the blast and killed!
You risked your life to save our motherland!
Now it's our turn to defend your country. You've given us a real reason
That
to
sounds
fight,
like
Big
Raiden.
Boss.
All right.
That dude sounded. I think that might have
They
been the
could,
same.
it could have
voice
been,
actor.
yeah.
Just doing. What's his name? Quentin Flynn? I think is his name. Really, really funny. Really cool guy. Oh no, Big Boss.
Snake! Snake, do read me! Metal Gear! Metal Gear is on its way!
Yeah, that sucks.
Yep.
Well, because that's like the end of the world. The other games didn't actually happen. They were trolling. The other games that have come out so far never happened.
Yeah. All except
Like,
for one. All except for one happened right after this.
Yeah. Peace Walker never happened. Metal Gear 2 never happened. MGS 4. All this other.
MGS 1, MGS
Actually,
2.
every other game
Except for
beyond this.
Metal Gear 3.
Yeah. Except for MGS 3. had
Metal
to.
Gear has deviated from its course and is in free fall.
Oh, maybe
Results
not.
show that the nuclear warhead launch tubes have been shut. Well done, Snake!
Yeah.
Hooray for Snake!
Woohoo! Snake!
Yeah, Snake gets owned.
So, yeah, these guys are punks. Hey, look, what is that? Could it be a revolver?
Impressive. I never imagined they'd have a facility like this right underneath the CIA.
Ocelot looks really
Back when
weird
Fox was
in
around,
this.
I wouldn't
That's
have been able
Ocelot?
to sneak
That's
down
Ocelot.
here.
He looks really weird in this game.
I've been sent to meet you, Mr. Director.
And who are you?
Oh,
My
no
name is
one.
Adam. Remember me now?
Adam.
At last, we meet in person.
Adam. The triple spy for the philosophers.
Yep.
So you're Ocelot. You say you're here to meet me?
It'd be funny if you dropped,
We confirmed
dropped the
that Metal Gear
revolver right
is-
there.
First wave of nukes should arrive here within 30 minutes.
I'm aware of that. I'm heading for the shelter as soon as I can. But I can't leave these documents here.
Documents related to the philosophers?
Maybe.
Yes. A list of members, along with
Took
data,
your
locations,
time.
and portions of the legacy stashed around the world. So long as we have these, even if the United States does perish in an atomic storm, the philosophers will be born again.
Splendid.
Philosophers suck
That's
dick.
exactly what I wanted to hear.
Yep. Dumbass.
No real
What the
need
hell are you
for
doing? You're not
jumping
planning
like that
to
on
betray the philosophers, are you?
Betray? No, I'm not going to betray them. I'm going to end them. Then we'll take back what you stole from us. We will carry on the spirit
He
of the
looks really
true
weird.
patriot.
He looks nothing like him.
True patriot?
You mean Ocelot?
It's all
Yeah.
part of our plan to make the world she envisioned a reality. And so, I've come for the other half
She?
of the legacy.
A little late on that.
Yep.
Snake, I heard they gave you quite a welcome back home.
Campbell, you healing up all right?
Yep, nearly good as new. Can't wait to get out of here, though. That nurse is an unholy terror. It's all your fault for pushing a wounded man too hard.
What about Frank, the child soldier from Mozambique?
He's alive, though he's a mess both mentally and physically. I guess he'll be in the hospital for a while.
Yeah,
After
probably.
that, I don't know. He may never be able to go back to leading a normal life. So I hear they did a cover-up job on Fox's rebellion.
Yeah. They're saying I was sent out to take down a Soviet missile base. That's it.
Can't say I blame them.
No.
After all, how do you share the news that the U.S. homeland was facing nuclear attack? Don't beat yourself up over this, Snake. You did your country a great service. You deserve that medal. No one knows that better than you and I.
Yeah.
Foxhound.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome beret. Oh, you guys are so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So what'll you do now, Snake?
I don't know. But I've realized something.
What's that?
I'm not living unless I'm in battle. So I have to find my own reason to fight. I have to pass on what's been handed down to me.
Take care, Snake. We'll meet again someday.
Yes, you will.
Yeah. Sooner than you might think. No sexy babes at the end of this one, though.
Oh.
Foxhound. A letter from Foxhound? So... without giving anything away, I'm going to try anyway. The story of this game is really kind of weird. If you didn't already know that.
Yes.
But, yeah, basically, MGS, like, all these games are pretty much planned out. Like, everything that happens, everything that's going to happen is pretty much planned out. Like, MGS 1, it was planned that you were going to go in there and do all that. Naomi Hunter injected you with the Fox Dye virus, and you kill
the black guy, the president, or whoever.
the DARPA chief.
Yes.
And that one other fat guy that I don't remember his name. And then Fox Dye is what killed Liquid. In MGS 2, it was all planned out by Ocelot that Raiden was going to be there and do all the stuff that he did. And Snake showed up and kind of threw it for a loop. But MGS 3 was completely planned out. everything that you did and all that stuff, it was completely just planned out.
So was this?
This one was pretty much completely planned out as well. In Peace Walker, it's not necessarily, it's not planned out. Peace Walker is the first kind of game in the chronology, is that the right term? Chronology of the series that isn't really planned out per se, because you're just kind of your own guy and you kind of just do whatever you want to do. And the new game that will be coming out sometime in the near future, hopefully, Ground Zeroes and the Phantom Pain, that is going to be like Big Boss fighting, I'm not sure exactly who it is, but he gets knocked out and he's put into a coma for 9 years. And the Patriots at this time don't know if Big Boss is even going to wake up. They don't know what's going to happen. Metal Gear is technically after Ground Zero, Metal Gear Solid 5, what'll be MGS 5, is when Metal Gear and then Metal Gear 2, and then after Metal Gear 2 is where MGS 1 and then 2, and then it goes to MGS 4, which MGS 4 is like the end. Chronology-wise, MGS4 is the end of the Metal Gear Solid series.
Mm-hmm.
So
and MGS3 is the beginning.
The very beginning, yeah. That's kind of weird that they did.
They go back and forth. Yeah.
The third game was the beginning, and then the one after that was the very end. Yeah. So.
And all these games in between.
All these in between, just kind of going through.
They don't have an order, man. They just
they really don't. They're just going through like this. Portable Ops and Peace Walker is just kind of like building up what Big Boss does before Solid Snake. Yeah, before Solid Snake and all of his clones actually appear.
So there's only really 3 games with Solid Snake.
No, there's
and 5, counting Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2.
Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid 2, and then MGS1.
Well, I mean, yeah, technically MGS2, but you only play as Snake for a short amount of time. And then, yeah, MGS4.
So pretty much all of these are about Big Boss.
Oh, this is all Big Boss's like backstory and him going from just a soldier to what he will be in Metal Gear. Yeah. Okay. So that is that's this whole story.
We look back and forth a lot. Created by Kojima Productions.
Hideo Kojima, you are a master, and I love you. Hang on, come back. You're gonna miss the. Jeez. Hurry up.
Well, I'll be damned. So it was you who was feeding me information. Yes, the DCI's death should pass as suicide. They'll claim he did it because he felt responsible for the theft of Metal Gear. We can look forward to a major shakeup on the 7th floor at Langley shortly.
Sounds like Ocelot.
It looks as if everything is going exactly the way you wanted it. When the DCI saw the trajectory data you supplied and found out he was the target of the nuclear strike, he brought the Philosopher's documents right to me. Yes, we should have known Gene was serious about launching those nukes. Seems our insurance policy came in handy after all. He did quite well. And now, I've got the legacy. Is that all part of your script, too? Using him in the Fox unit like that. Only you could have pulled it off. But you won't be using me anymore. Battle data. From the perfect soldier. Genes. Genome? I see. Intriguing. I'll help you with the project. But on one condition. I want him to join us. Yes, Big Boss.
No, they haven't thought of that yet.
So that we can become the Patriots.
Nice.
Da 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 da.
Oh, that also.
So that took 7 hours and 38 minutes.
That's
My
not too
code
bad.
name is Scorpion.
That ain't too bad.
I saved 6 times, restarted 0 times. Times alert was triggered was 38. Humans killed 11. I only killed 11 people. Wow. Secured 4 people and comrades killed 2.
Jonathan.
Yeah, that's sour. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Lovely. Yeah, might as well save now too. Freaking why not? So.
Alright, so that was Peace Walker.
Ocelot was, or no, that was Portable Ops.
Portable Ops.
Jeez. So
One
yeah.
of the two.
Yes. So yeah, Ocelot was just talking to that guy, and they were talking about the battle data from Null to I think they're gonna try to like
recruit Big Boss.
Yeah, they're trying to recruit Big Boss to start basically become the Patriots, basically like what the philosophers are now.
Yeah,
that's what they're wanting to try to become. But I mean, as you can see, the Big Boss was like, I don't feel alive unless I'm fighting. So he's not going to be one of the people that's like behind the scenes and all that stuff. So we will see you next time when we start Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Adios.